Hey everyone, welcome back to Vibes and Vines. I'm Kyramatalasi, a plant mother and a music lover, and today I am here with episode 6 of Music of the Week. In this episode, I'm going to be talking about 3 different artists who I haven't been able to get out of my head recently. And even if I haven't been listening to them consistently, it's just those ones that, kind of just linger on in your subconscious. So I am loving the lineup today and I hope y'all do too. Before I start the video, it would mean so much and it truly helps the algorithm and helps boost my videos if you hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and click that notification bell to be notified every single time I post. It really does mean so much. Plus I'm on 29 subscribers, so who wants to be the big 30? Who wants to be number 30?
I want to be 30 and flirty and thriving.
So the first songs are going to be by Demi Lovato, and one of them is going to be Substance and the other one's going to be Skin of My Teeth. And they do such a good job about being vulnerable about their journey through addiction. I love how they approached it because they're taking something that, a lot of people view it as dark, depressing and blah, 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 which it is. It is that those are definitely pieces of it, but they're speaking from a standpoint of control in the fact that, like, they know, because once you acknowledge something, no one else can tell you shit. So they're like, listen, I know all of this. I know what the people are saying. I've been in and out of rehab, but this is how it feels. And this is how it is. And this is why I feel this way. So in Substance, they're coming from a standpoint of like, is anyone really looking at what's going on in the world? Like all of the bullshit that we're surrounded with. A lot of people that do become addicted to drugs are really empathetic. And by empathetic, I mean they're able to feel all of the trauma of the world and the collective grief that we're experiencing. We're programmed in society to move so fast, but people that are empathetic are like, hold on, this traumatic thing just happened. How are we back over here like this is normal? And at this point, they're like, am I the only one looking for something to mask this pain? Like, am I the only one doesn't want to feel all of this shit all the time? Because I can't pretend like everybody else. I'll read some of the lyrics from Substance for you real quick. Whoa, I know we're all fucking exhausted. Whoa, am I in my head or have we all lost it? So I ask myself, am I the only one looking for substance? Got high, it only left me lonely and loveless. They know at this point that they're not tripping because, like I said, they're like, okay, is anyone fucking seeing this shit? But they're also acknowledging that in looking for a substance and in kind of numbing themselves, it didn't help. It only left them feeling more alone, more detached, and void of love. Because when you're that numb, you can't feel the bad things, but you also can't feel a lot of the good things, They've been down in the trenches. Like, they know what it's like to have a disease, because that's what it is. Addiction is a disease. It's not something that you are actively you know what, I'm gonna become addicted to something. That sounds great. It's something that's progressive and it's something that's really mental. I hope we can all get to a point where we're all able to be as raw, as open, and as real as Demi is being in these 2 singles, and just in life in general. Period. They're doing an amazing job and I'm so fucking proud of them. So my next song that I really like that they put out in tandem with Substance is going to be Skin of My Teeth. And this one really gets into the raw emotion. I'll read some of the lyrics as well just so you can get a gist of what I'm saying. The reaper knocks on my door because I'm addicted to more. I'm alive by the skin of my teeth. I survived but it got harder to breathe. I'm your son and I'm your daughter. I'm your mother. I'm your father. I'm just a product of the problem. I'm just trying to keep my head above water. When they say I'm your son, I'm your daughter, I'm your mother, I'm your father, it's like bringing light to I'm not different. This isn't solely me. This just is not a Demi thing, child star thing. This is something that our families go through. This is not something that should be shunned. This is something that should be screamed from the rooftop. And one of the most important lyrics I think that they write in this song is, I'm just a product of the problem. Like, this isn't specifically me. Like, this what I went through is a product of collective disassociation, gaslighting, pure dismissal of the truth of what not only I'm going through, but what so many other people are going through. If y'all are watching this, you've probably watched Camp Rock, I assume. But you know that kind of vibe, like the alternative rock, which is, I loved growing up. Demi's style now in alternative rock is just able to purge so much emotion, and I feel like alternative rock and rap have a lot of similarities between them in that it's really just about getting your fucking emotions out there and being honest and raw and true. If you're in the mood to just listen to some real shit and just not feel alone, if you want to feel acknowledged, if you want to stay sane in this world full of collective disassociation, then go ahead and listen to Substance and Skin of My Teeth by Demi motherfucking Lovato. I don't know why I messed that up. So yeah, Demi Lovato. The second song I'm going to be talking about is 22 by a band called the Aubreys. The group is composed of Finn Wolfhard and Malcolm Craig. They met when Finn was about 11 years old, and they really gravitated towards each other because he didn't really know anyone that was really into music like he was. So it's a cute little bonding moment, and I think it's dope when you grow up with somebody and you really just have a soul bond. Their inspirations are like the Flaming Lips and the Beatles, just really otherworldly music, like music that just kind of like lifts you up past this earthly plane and just kind of allows a form of escapism. The way they got their name, the Aubreys, is because of Finn's deceased cat named Audrey. There was also a band in Australia called the Aubreys, so then they just flipped the D to a B and now go by the Aubreys. So I thought that was cute. I always like those little side notes. Their music really just feels light and happy and airy. They haven't, released music since 2021, I believe, which makes sense because, the filming of Stranger Things, that's a lot, especially for a younger person that's already balancing growing up. If you're in the mood for something, low-key, chill, want to discover something new, kind of get out of your zone and really be exposed to music that's inspired by older bands but really bring something new to the table, then give the Aubreys a listen. So the third and last song I have for y'all today is going to be Pressurelicious. I had to really enunciate that because I've made so many takes where it's like pressure. So it's Pressurelicious by Meg Thee Stallion and somebody else that I'm gonna pretend is not on the song. I really just love a lot of shit about Meg. I really like how she brings a certain type of energy and a vibe and really just overall confidence. She makes you feel like the bad bitch that you are. And then when you forget how much of a bad bitch you are, every time she puts something out, it's like, oh yes, I remember. That's who I am. How did I forget? I'm pressurelicious, yeah, I'm pressure. This is shaking that ass bad bitch music, and I'm here for every second of it. So to give you a vibe, she's talking about if it's worth it, I'm booking a jet. If it's worth it, which we all know what it is. If it's worth it, I'm spending the check. I done broke out a sweat trying to put the whole thing in your chest when we making a mess. I can't do a huge deep dive into this song because it just is what it is. But Pressurelicious is about how she puts pressure on people to copy her, to try to be like her, how she puts the pressure on when she's doing the dang thing. Like, it's just overall, it's just a cute bop. If you're in the mood to just get lit with friends, safely and socially distanced, yeah, it's fun. It's a real good time. Go ahead and give a listen to Pressurelicious. See, look at me. Pressurelicious by Meg Thee Stallion. Thanks for coming back to another week of Vibes and Vines. I really appreciate y'all's continued support, love. I am endlessly grateful and appreciative. If you haven't already, go ahead and click that subscribe button, because who's trying to be number 30? I would. If I was trying to be number 30, I'd want to click that button. So if you're trying to be number 30, click that button. So, and then go ahead, while you're clicking buttons, you might as well click the like and subscribe button. Hey, I'm just saying, to be the most efficient, I would press all three, but that's just me. If you have any recommendations that you'd like me to review, go ahead and stick them down in the comments below. But until my next video, thank you so much, and I'll see y'all later.